Hi, today I'm comparing various apps for the iPad since I just got a new iPad and I'd like to compare the usefulness of the apps. I bought the iPad yesterday and I wanted to check if I could. No, I bought the iPad 3 days ago, so I've been testing various apps since then. I had some problem. I'm still having problems sketching in the iPad. Um, so I'm trying to find out now what's the better way of sketching in iPad. So far, yesterday, the past 2 days actually, I've been trying out two vector apps, Vectornator and Concept. So you'll see some of the work that I did yesterday here. I've been testing two different apps. First, I started working with Vectornators. This Vectornator is one of the most popular sketching apps. Hi, Kathleen. Yeah. So Vectornator is one of the most popular. Let's look at Vectornator. Vectornator in the iTunes Store. Let's look at the number of reviews that it has. So, and the other one is so look at that. Actually, it's only 26 ratings. I'm surprised. But this is the Mac store. iPad. Few ratings. Let me check out the iPad ratings. I'm surprised. Well, the other app, I will check this later. The other app is Concepts. Apparently has more reviews. 185, but it's 80th in graphics and design versus Vectornator, who's 36th in graphics and design. So pretty interesting. Can't I check the graphics and design? Top graphics and design apps, iPad. Will it show me? In the iTunes store? iTunes? Will you show me? Well, interesting. So yeah, I've been testing concepts. So this one is something I made in Vectornator. There was a guide that I followed. Took me several hours just to make this. So I'm wondering, well, on the effectiveness of doing this. I would use anchor points to drag. Meanwhile, this one is different. These two were I used the concept app after looking at somebody use how showing how he did the concept app, which is this guy. Let me show you that guy who drew very well. It's amazing the way he drew it. YouTube concepts app. he did it was amazing for me. Let's see. Is a website for concept app website, and I watched this yesterday, figuring out how to optimize to maximize it. Some of their tutorials are quite old actually.
When it comes to sketching, there isn't really a right.
So it's not really updated. Where's that guy who I like this style? Yeah, Amity Sensei. I saw the sketch. This one from Amity Sensei. It's nice. But the real one that inspired me was this guy. Oh, is it this guy? Heartspin? Yeah, it's Heartspin, right? It's Heartspin. His style. But this is mostly. So I'm noticing that concept is really more for architecture work or concept work. If I were to design a product concept, this seems to be the best example. Where's the other guy that I liked? Who had a lot of updates? This guy. Yeah, this guy. Amin Zakaria. Amin Zakaria. He had. Let me show the when he used concept for. He did the Zakaria product. It's a there was something that he did that this one character design. This is the kind of thing I like doing, and I found this fascinating when he was working on it. So I like this style, and he was using. I'm learning how he used it. It's pretty interesting. And that's what inspired me to tie out the techniques that he was doing here. I was doing the same techniques. So I'll test it a bit more, especially if once I get some matte protection on the iPad, because I'm finding it really hard to sketch with this. Maybe it's too fast the way I'm sketching it. It's too sensitive, and I need a bit more friction. Maybe you can adjust the settings. Anyway, yeah. So I looked also at the various apps that I should be considering. So Vectornator is one of them. Vectornator versus another app that I might test is this one, Graphic, since I've seen a couple of websites that they've been trying out Graphic. Tell me what you think about Graphic if you've been using Graphic. And then of course this, which is pretty expensive, the most expensive among the bunch, Affinity Designer. This is another option. Of course, the biggest option so far is Illustrator, but Adobe's Illustrator, you have to pay a monthly fee, and I'm not really, I'm just beginning with the vector work, so I'm wondering if it's really worth investing in that. So what have I learned so far? I like the infinite canvas of concept. I like that you can use virtual guides, so you can put lines and um, various figures that you can just sketch it to follow that exactly. But I think Procreate does it in a more elegant way. So in Procreate, if you wanted to draw a straight line, you click, drag, and then pause. It will suddenly become a straight line. If you make a circle, you tap, it becomes a full circle, right? In To do that in concept, for instance, I would have to click, drag a virtual ruler, then use that virtual ruler. Same thing with um, a radius, a circular figure. There's a circular ellipse tool there. Click, drag, and then draw ellipse. So look at the usefulness of that, user experience of that. User experience of Procreate. Click, drag, straight line. User experience of um, concept. Click, click, tool, put tool, straight tool. So there's a um, several steps, and it became apparent to me when I was using it. Um, Unfortunately, the advantage of a tool like Concept is it's vector based. So I wish Procreate could be vector based as well. And again, if you do it the same thing with Vectornator now. Vectornator, you have to click and drag a circle tool, a square tool, then you edit that, or you can use the the, the pen tool that does anchor points. So pen, anchor, drag, pen, and for me it's not as straightforward. It's not as straightforward. So in terms of user experience, I'm seeing the differences. I guess when you're using Procreate, a tool like Procreate here, it doesn't get in the way of you just sketching. You just want to sketch, pretty straightforward. Um, Tools like Vectornator and Concept take several things you need to do before you can actually. I wish I could do the same experience in Procreate. The simple things that I do all the time in a more elegant way. Why don't they make a tool for that? There is a nice comparison of other features. There is a website that compares all three. I'm just disappointed that I couldn't do the same amount of. So maybe I'll try on Affinity Designer next. But as it seems to be one of the top, although I have to pay $19, but it's on sale right now. It's only 13, I think, on sale. That's not what I wanted. It is on sale right now. Looking at other apps that I might need: Shaper 3D, Procreate, of course, Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, Sketchbook. I might try Sketchbook as well. So let's try these other tools. Let's see which ones will work, right? that's it for now. Let's. Our goal is to find a better sketching tool. Let's see. Bye bye for now.